Hello there, hello, welcome! Hello, it is now the end of the month. Oh my god. Time is going way too fast here. What's going on? What is going on? Anyway, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Neo Heartbreaker. I'm your host, Neo Heartbreaker. Yes, that is me. Alongside my fairy companion, Vigilia Varus. She doesn't talk, but, you know, she's here to watch. She's on my shoulder, so. But, yeah, so, how's it going? I hope everybody has had a great month so far. Mine was pretty active, honestly. Mostly because, you know, I believe the last stream that we did, we celebrated my birthday. And that was really fun. I had a lot of fun with that. But not only that, but I was also able to go to a convention, last week. It was at GalaxyCon Richmond, and it was a really fun time. You know, it's been almost a year since I last went to a convention, and you know, it was a nice change of pace. So I had a lot of fun with that. I ended up being myself, really. The only thing that I didn't have was my own helmet and my visor, and that was about it. So yeah, it was really fun. But now that that's all, you know, all taken care of, and everything is about to end soon. I mean, it is the end of the month, and so I'm kind of preparing for a couple of things for the rest of the year. Mainly, I'm kind of trying to get into computer studies, just to get into something with computers, either repair or IT or anything like that. But for now, we're gonna be continuing some artworks. Hopefully, I should be able to finish some of the last few artworks before either the end of this week or sometime next week. The workload was a lot larger than I thought it was going to be. And not to mention, there were a couple of things that I had to take care of throughout the month too, so yeah, there was that. But today I've decided, you know, we're gonna be continuing those art commissions. And this one is actually commissioned by the oh my god, it was the Capitalist Trade Guild. I believe that's the name. And it's gonna be on the Japanese Face Connect girls, which is pretty awesome. So we'll go ahead and get into that. Also, as you can tell from the Fate pad, I took down the birthday decorations because, you know, my birth week is over, so had to go back and revert it with a couple of additions here and there. Actually, there is one more thing that's missing in the Fate pad. I didn't think it was gonna show up. Give me just a sec. Where was it? Because I added a few more things here and there. Looks like it didn't update, so I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that really quick. Right, and that should pop up. There we go. Also, you may be seeing a character on my couch right now. That is Sachiko Shinozaki from Corpse Party. Don't mind her, she's just a lost soul, just hanging out here. It's actually part of a program called Desktop Mate. You can get it on Steam for free. But there's also paid DLC where you can add Hatsune Miku on there. Although I've decided to mod Sachiko in there. I had to go through a couple of loops just to do that, because originally there was going to be mod support. Well, there was mod support on Desktop Mate, but I think the creators patched it out, so I had to do that on my own. But yeah, she'll be here and there in the stream every once in a while, just hanging out. And not only that, but I also decided to retire the Magic Girl Crisis heart pin cushion. Mostly because, well, it was only going to be like a 1 month or 2 month type deal, and since the month is over, I've decided to take it off for just for the rest of the year. Maybe I'll put it back on next February. So yeah, that's pretty much it there. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and switch to the artwork now. Not this one. So far, today we're gonna be working on 2 Phase Connect girls, which is Grand Pico, which is the one on the left, and Kokoromo Memory, which is the fairy on the right. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I have a really hard time drawing frills and dresses, so this one took me quite a bit to do, specifically for Memory's outfit as well. And we're still in the sketching phase, so it's it's taken me quite a bit. Hopefully, once I get Pico done, I should be able to do the line art today, so that's what we're gonna be working on right now. And let's see if I can change a few things here. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I was working on the head here, so let me go ahead and put that on her. Here we are. Oh, that's fine. I'm just having her facing up for just a bit. Hold on, I'm on the wrong layer. Here we are. Here we are, and I'm just gonna leave that separately. Now, the whole thing here is, it's supposed to be kind of a magical girl kind of theme, so I wanted to make sure that, you know, Memory has her scepter. As far as Pico goes, I'm not sure if I want to give her a scepter here, but I'll have to ask the client later on, so see if that's what he wants. Because right now we're supposed to be doing like a poster design almost, and putting like a city background or something like that. So let me go ahead and finish Pico really quick, and maybe I'll do a little bit of the background. Normally I don't do that while I'm sketching stuff, but you know. Also, I'm surprised that the chat thing is not working on my OBS. Like, I literally have to have Google send me like a code on my phone, and I had them try sending it, but it didn't show up yet, which is weird. Normally doesn't take this long, because without it, I won't be able to see you guys in the VOD, so. Let's see. I'm just gonna have to mess around with the head for just a bit. Maybe not make it too small. There we go. I kind of want it to block part of her collar. Somewhere like that. Alright. Let's see if this is gonna work here. Now, as far as the poses go, it took me a bit to figure out what I wanted. I think Memories was a lot more dynamic than Pico's right now, so... I guess that's because I was kind of losing patience at one point, so I decided, you know what, I'll just do a generic pose for her. Oh, that was way too big. Whoops. Oh, no. God, it's so hot right now. So, I'm fairly sure that, winter is officially over now. Because I'm sweating my ass off. It's been non-stop every morning and every afternoon. Like, it is so hot in here. I have to have my fan on right now, constantly, because of it. It's insane. I will miss the cool weather, just for a little bit. But hey, as long as it's not, you know, too cold, then I wouldn't mind. Now she has quite a bit of hair, let me see. So parts of it's gonna be blocking her, so... Oh, let me get rid of these. There you go. And let me block this off here. Now, I'm not sure if you guys are seeing it on the top left there, but I did start a little fundraiser for getting a new tablet. Mostly because I tried to expand when it comes to these artworks. I've been using this same tablet for over 10 years now. And while it does its job, with the amount of artworks that I've been doing lately, I feel like I need to use something that's a bit more intuitive, you know? Like, I actually want to see the strokes that I'm doing, instead of just guesstimating like what I'm doing right here. So, the donations will be up on my Ko-fi page, and for those who participate in the fundraiser, your name will be in a sort of a thank you drawing that I will do on the new tablet. Kind of like how I did with the computer fundraiser as well. So yeah, if you ever have a moment, then the Ko-fi page will be down in the description below, so... Yeah, I think this should be good. Yeah, I think I like that one. Now let me leave her to the side here. And I have to remember to move the windows, like, all the way to the side here, so that way you guys don't, you know, get blocked off. Okay, there we go. So she has... I'm not sure, are these like cat paws, or are these like dog paws or something? I'm pretty sure they're cat paws, but I'm not too sure. For some reason, her design is making me think dogs, but at the same time, cats at the same time. So... I think the only phase girl that I watch at the moment is Tenma, and she's a kitsune fox. She's really cute. Alright, let me hide this. I have been practicing some of the hairstyles for different characters, so let me see if I can apply that here. Here we are. So I believe the ears are kind of like in the middle here, so let me take care of these bangs here and the sideburns. Then I'll add those in a bit. I could go a little lower. There you are. Yeah, with this angle, it's kind of hard. If I let it overhang like this, then that might be a bit better. I don't know, what do you guys think? Because at the end of the day, most of the back of the head, you're not really going to see it, because the hair is gonna be lined up with it. It just has to make sense. So I did it like this. Just a little bit off center. There you go. Line's usually up. Now, I noticed she kind of has those, high, like, mid-section ponytails. So I'm gonna have to make, like, some room for that. Somewhere around there. Just as long as there's enough room for the ears. Because the ears are important. I don't know if I should be working on these little strands right now, but I kind of want to see where I'm going with it. I usually like to do this if I'm not sure where the curvature is with the head. So, I don't know. Let me try to bring this down. There we go. I kind of figured it'd block off a little bit of that. Oh, there we go. And then once I get this done, I'll see if I can do a little bit of the line art. Will I be able to get through all the line art today? Who knows? That is the question. But sometimes you just gotta work with what you got, you know? The only, like I said, the only reason that this whole sketch process took me so long was because of these frills. My hat's off to anybody who can actually do drills, not drills, frills like this. Because my god, they are very precise. That's kind of why I don't draw dresses that often, or at the very least, I just make the dresses as simple as possible. Or better yet, just make them as mini skirts. These mini skirts are cute. And to be fair, at least Pico's dress was a little bit more, well, I won't say not as detailed, but it just made a little bit more sense for me to see where they're going, so I was able to draw that quickly. I could fix that hair just a smidge. There we go. And this is the part where I am going to see if I can get these little twin tails right. Because it looks like it goes all the way down to her shoulder here, so they're pretty long. And yeah, it can curve like that, I don't care. Although I think it can also go a little close here to the neck. Yeah. The only reason why the top here makes a little bit of sense to me is because I've seen a couple of girls with hair like this, especially Asuka. You know, I'm kind of used to drawing Asuka's hair like this, just a little bit. Now we go up a little. Yeah, I'm kind of liking what we're seeing so far. Could use a little bit more strands here to make it look a bit more active, but I think I should be good there for now. And now on the next side. So I noticed she has this bow right here where the ends kind of tie together. So I'm gonna do the hair first, and then I'm gonna put the bow where I need it to. Let's see. Because I'm having her cock her head a little bit to her right, so I think with the way gravity works. And I'll let it flow just a little bit. Alright, so normally I don't like it when certain elements in a person bleeds off to the edge like this, but I think with the way I placed it, I don't really mind it as often. Kinda wanna just get through this by now. Because I've been working on it all week last week, but because I had the convention and then a couple of things have happened offline, it was a little difficult to get back into this thing. And not only that, memory kind of took up her outfit took up quite a bit of time too, so. Oh yeah. Let me go ahead and put the ears on. Hey Dread, welcome. Welcome. We're drawing Face Connect girls. Hope you have a good walk with your doggo. And make sure she doesn't pee on any cars. That'll be really bad. I think I've only seen like a couple of photos of your dog in the server. Just a few. Okay, I'm not liking how that ear looks. Let me start with the right side instead. How about that? The girl ones usually don't that I walk, but he will do fine. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know, certain dogs do that, but other ones don't. I guess it just depends on the mood. Maybe, I don't know. I think the closest I've ever had to owning a dog was whenever my ex would bring her Pomeranian over. God, I miss him. He was a sweet boy. He only peed on our RV tires. Oh no. I mean, tires are tires, you know, they see a lot of action on the roads, so I guess that kind of makes sense. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. It's just the smell though. Oh, so how do you like our little ghost guest? That's like right next to Krista. She's Sachiko Shinozaki from Corpse Party. She's just chilling, just watching us draw and being cute. Now, I wish I could have used the screen a lot better, but considering that Desktop Mate has like a black box every time I try to put it on the streaming software, I have to use a filter. So that's kind of why she looks a little transparent. But then again, she's supposed to be a ghost in the game, so I guess it works out in a way. I would add a couple of more characters one day, but I gotta see what Vroid has. Like, some of the free ones that they have. Probably, yeah. Oh boy. Last time I ever been to the beach, was over winter, when we were visiting Virginia Beach. Because I haven't been to Virginia Beach in so long. Not since I was like, a toddler, really. And it was nice being there. You know, the winter was really nice. It was open space. And a lot of cool shops that were, like, right next to it, too. I don't know about this, ear thing. But that's the best I could come up with at the moment. Let me see. Let me hide this. Hold on. Let me hide this part. Yeah, I remember my mom and I went to a restaurant that was by the seaside. It was really nice. Now, normally I'm not too huge into the seafood, but I did try like a grilled yellowfin, which was really cool. I wish I had it blackened though. I heard it tastes really nice blackened. Quad racing beaches, etc. was where we went to. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, it was a really nice place to take a walk, you know, especially during around the winter time. Or at least when it's not as cold in the winter. Like, the weather just has to be, like, really nice and breezy. And most of that breeze does come from the ocean, too, so there's that. I don't know. After living in Florida for almost 20 years, it's like, once you've seen one beach, you've seen all of them. So, going to the one in Virginia, I don't know, it feels like it's nothing new. Yeah, it does. And sometimes they do have a catch of the day. We weren't able to get it though, mostly because it was kind of expensive. But yeah, I kind of grew for a taste of yellowfin. I try to stay away from lobster products because it's mostly because my mom is allergic to the iodine in shellfish. But we're not sure if I have that allergy too, so I kind of want to have to see before I ever have that. I mean, I did eat crab cakes before and it never really bothered me, so I guess I don't really have the allergy. Alright, that's looking okay. Just have to put the ribbon. I think it's a ribbon. Yeah, it's not a bow, it's a ribbon. There we go. And now the little paw prints. Actually, just one paw print. Alright, here's how I make my paw prints. So I just do like a regular oval like this, right? And then after that, just make some hoops. God, you see why I'm trying to invest in the screen tablet right now? It's because I would have gotten this a lot more faster if, you know, the stylus is hitting the screen and I'm able to see it, but gotta work with what we can, you know? But yeah, this is pretty much the gist of it. Yeah, ribbon on her left, bows on her right, yep. And I think I mentioned it before, but the Capitalist Trade Guilds commissioned me for this, so it's gonna be an actual poster with the background and everything. So right now I'm trying to finish what's left of the sketch art, and then I'm gonna see if I can complete the line art today. That's my goal, is to at least get the line art for everything done today, because I don't want to spend too much time with this, because I have like 3 or 4 commissions left that I gotta finish before I reopen back up again. Because it is taking quite a bit, especially with this one, because this one's gonna be one of the bigger ones, and the next one is gonna be yet another Dakimakura drawing for the the Capitalist Trade Guild. I think we're starting to see a pattern here, but yeah, once I get those, then the rest should be a breeze. Because I do in fact want to continue drawing my Oshi, Magic Girl Crisis. I miss drawing her. She's my favorite to draw lately. And I drew that on the layer I don't want, but you know what? I'm already liking this hair to the point where I don't need to make any more changes, so I think that's fine. But let me at least make a separate layer for this. There we go. If you put it on a throne, you could put the commissions on it that way and pay to get it shipped through it. Oh, you know what? I didn't think about that. Normally I just have it go straight to my PayPal. But yeah, I should probably do that. Because I had a couple of stuff on my throne just to help with the cosplay, and since that's already done, yeah, I could probably do that. So basically, once I get paid for the commission art, then I'll be able to put that on the throne. And that way it'll just build up over time, and then once we get enough. And at the same time though, I kinda also want to put the name put a list of names of people who not only commission but also donate or actually participate in the live stream sketch donations. So that way I can get get you guys' names on a thank you artwork. And I'll be sure to do that drawing on the new tablet when I can. I think we'll do the Rebecca thing again, because that's what I did last time. And if you get it through Amazon via the Throne, I can give you Amazon cards to the ship for the shipping. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. That's more than fine. Yeah, I'd appreciate that. Thank you. For now, though, I'm gonna see if I can focus on getting these commissions done. And then once I open back up, then I'm pretty sure most people will be able to do that. I'll just have to link the tablet on the phone, though. So that way people could see. And not only that, we do have Amazon Prime, so I don't think we need anything for shipping anyway. If you want to, that's... Well, I'll have to see. Oh, wait a minute, no, because the shipping goes through Thone's thing. Right, so, okay, yeah, so we do need to cover shipping as well. Completely forgot about that. Oh, right. I'm missing the little beans. There we go. 1, 2, 3. What's... Hey, Kira, how's it going? Welcome. We're drawing some VTubers. Yes, we're drawing VTubers today. Also, if you guys are around tomorrow for 5 p.m., we're gonna be playing Five Nights. So if you're interested in some very interesting gameplay, and I mean this in the most literal sense of interesting, then feel free to stop by. Oh, wait a minute. Oh wow, her line goes pretty far there. Freddy, sure, okay. Yeah, it's Freddy. Yeah, sure, definitely Fredbear. That is totally who we're gonna be going up against tomorrow. Totally, absolutely. Okay. Wow, yeah, the face actually came out really good this time. That's cool. Kira seems very ready for the Freddy. I can see that. I'm more ready for Foxy and Springtrap, but yeah, Freddy is cool too. Right. Foxy, Springtrap, Freddy, sure, yeah, we're totally gonna be meeting them tomorrow. Definitely. I'm doing good. Honestly, I wasn't expecting to do a stream today, but I just needed the motivation to get this commission done because it is taking me a while. Especially with this design for Memory. She's the fairy VTuber girl. And it was just so difficult getting her frills in there. It's not perfect because, you know, it's a sketch, but trying to get all the elements in there, it took me quite a bit, so. Thank you. I'm not too fond of my voice, if I'm being honest. At one point, I was gonna... So, here's the thing. Before I debuted, I debated on whether I would use a voice changer just to make my voice slightly deeper and having like a filter where it sounds like I'm speaking through like a digital mask. But I kind of decided against it because some of the software out there that can help you do that costs a bit, and some of them are not even that good to begin with, so kind of gave up on the idea. I mean, I could try to do that filter now on OBS's thing, but like with a plugin. But I decided against it. It's just gonna be, I don't know. It's just gonna take a bit of work. Oh, at least you agree, Kira. At least you agree. Hold on. So the back of her hair is a bit longer. What are these things anyway? I don't know. They kind of look like wings. Interesting. Well, we're almost done with this sketch. I just need to get these last bits and then we'll do the line art. Oh, dog's awake. Alright, have a good walk. Little clouded lings. Oh my god. Wings, yeah, they kind of do look like them. I've seen some girls wear clips like that sometimes. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, something like that. What? Alright, no. Yeah, yes, no. Alright. Yeah, like I said, nothing too crazy. I think most of her jacket is covering up her hair anyway, so. Okay, oh, that looks really nice, actually. Have I read your... Not yet. I was going to at one point, but then a couple of things came up. I don't remember. Did you upload that over the weekend, or was that on Friday? Because if it was on Friday, I probably haven't seen it yet. Mostly because I was at the con, so... Yeah, I'll take a look at it when I get the chance. I'm just really hyper focused on getting these commissions done because the month is pretty much done. And I have some people that are still waiting for me to open up, so I kind of want to see if I can get it taken care of. by either the end of this week or next week. It was really fun. I went with my mom. I cosplayed as Neo. Well, as much of Neo as I could. I just didn't have the helmet or anything. That's gonna come one day. And my mom cosplayed as Renee Graves. And, which was insane because she pulled off the look so well, I didn't think she was actually gonna do it. I wasn't expecting her to actually look her up and then actually get the look down. Because it's pretty, yeah, it's pretty simple. Like, if you've been working, like, in an office or something after a while. Or just, it's just mostly formal wear. But yeah, it came out really nice. We had fun. Oh no, yeah, you'd be surprised, Kira. If you ever go to a convention, go to the costume contests. You'll see sometimes whole families dedicate themselves to cosplaying, which is incredible. And it's really fun too, you know. I feel like that's something I know I would do if my kids were into cosplay. Like, we would definitely dress up. I don't care how cringy they say it will be. I would love to do that. You know, it's kind of funny because Jill also kind of has an outfit that anybody can pull off too. Let me see if I can fix the ears just a little bit, and then I'm gonna work on the face. Let me fix that just a smidge. Yeah, that should be alright. Why does her face remind... Her face reminds me of a character that I've seen in Blue Archive. I forgot who, though. You have your Spider Sona cosplay, so that counts. Yeah. You can literally be anybody. And I wasn't expecting people to actually ask to take pictures of me because they just thought I looked cool. Even though I wasn't cosplaying a character that anybody knows. It was just... I was just being myself. I was cosplaying me, you know? And people wanted to take pictures, which was really cool. I guess because... I guess it's because of the design? See, the way I did it, I think it was no, not last year, the year before that. I based Neo off of things that I know I could wear, based on on what I can find on Amazon, or anything really. And I based it off of the cultist hoodie that I saw at one point, as well as a biker chest plate that I also saw. And I was able to get those, and as far as the cultist hoodie thing, I only got it only to cut it up just a little bit, just so that it looks like I have like stringy kind of frills, I guess you could say. I don't know how you would describe them. The little spikes. And I was able to find these Japanese harem skirts. So those were what I used for the skirt portion of the outfit, and those I also cut up as well. And I also went ahead and got like a neck gaiter, and then put it up to the point where it looks like I have a balaclava. Only just for this convention, because eventually I do want to commission somebody to 3D print a visor for me, or just a helmet, and then I would put the visor in on my own. And then after that, I kind of went to get thermals, like black thermals, so that way, you know, it would cover the arms and the legs. And not only that, but it actually kept me really warm during the whole thing. They were actually, it's actually really comfortable, so. Oh, thank you. When it comes to making younger characters, I ask myself what would I wear, or what do I remember wearing as a kid, but for my more adult characters, I ask myself, what would I not wear? Yeah, I guess it all comes to that at the end of the day. Like, you gotta know your limitations of what you know you can and cannot wear. And not only that, but practicality. My only gripe that I had with the design that I wore was the skirt being too long. So eventually I'm gonna cut it up just a little bit more so that it actually does go like to, I guess to the height of my knees, really. Because there were a couple of times at the con where I was sitting down, and when I tried to stand up, it felt like my foot was catching onto one of the frills of the skirt. So that's a sign that I had to cut it up a little further. And it's not supposed to be that low either, that's the thing. Because when I did the design, it was by the hips. Like the length is by the hips, so that way that doesn't happen. And it kind of goes with the whole idea that certain heroes shouldn't wear capes for that reason. I kind of wanted to do something like that, except it's not a cape, it's sort of a skirt kind of thing. But obviously I had it a little too long, so I should be able to fix that next time around. How loose is the fabric? I mean, it is pretty loose once you start cutting it up, but you have to cut up in certain ways so that way it doesn't look like it's splitting. I don't really know how to describe it. It's kind of like well, not a polyester. Actually, I think it might be. It's a sort of synthetic material, I'll say that much. Like, no cotton whatsoever. Also, is it me, or is that another layer of some other element? Let me check. Well, whatever it was, I got rid of it, so. And it looks like her bangs are so long that you can't really see her eyebrows, so I'm gonna avoid drawing those. Oh no, I kinda know what I'm doing. Like I said, the design is so simple that anybody can do it. All it takes is just a couple of scissors and that's it. And the other thing, the other issue I kinda had, was the hoodie. Like, keeping the hood up, when you're outside because the wind can easily blow it back. So once again, I'm making this design like based on like the idea that I have my helmet. And what I'm thinking of doing is I'm gonna paste some Velcro strips on the hoodie as well as the helmet. So that way, when I put the hood up, the Velcro inside the hoodie will hook onto the Velcro that's on the hood, the helmet. So that way, it'll stay on the helmet when I move around, and the wind won't pick it, like blow it away. Because again, the hoodie is very lightweight. And it's not like cotton or anything. So I'm pretty sure that's probably why it blows off so quickly. Again, just making do with what I have. What I've learned from videos of people doing cosplay is that the costumes kind of evolve over time. So I knew that when I was going to the convention, like some of the stuff that I had, it was going to be temporary, because the actual cosplay itself is it's still not done, if you think about it. So I guess you could say that was sort of like a test run almost. And now that I've actually been there and wore it, now I know what to do next time and what to take out and what to adjust. So that way we will get the ultimate Neo cosplay. And not only that, but there were other elements that were missing as well, like the shoes and the galoshes. Because those were the only ones I was not able to get at the moment. Also because I just don't know what to use for them. For some reason, shoes and me don't get along really well when it comes to picking them out. So here, let me move the cheeks down just a little. Alright. How's that? Yeah, I mean, I tried, well, here's the thing, the shoes are very futuristic looking, so I highly doubt that I would find what I'm looking for in any of those places. So, I'll have to improvise somehow. But as of now, I think I'm good with what I have at the moment. I don't see myself wearing it again for a while, so we'll come back to that some other time. Because right now I kind of want to focus on getting like a new tablet. Because I've been getting quite a lot of commissions lately, so much so that I had to close it for the month. And people are still asking me like when I'm gonna open up next. So once I get it done, or once I get these ones done, eventually I'm going to have to open back up and then put the funds towards the new tablet. So yeah, no, that's okay. Yeah, the whole AvaFoam thing, I was originally thinking about doing that, but again, I'm thinking about costs right now, and I've seen videos of people using Ava foam to make like galoshes and arm guards and helmets as well. Because I was originally gonna start making my helmet out of Ava foam. But the thing is, I don't have experience with Ava foam, and even if I did get the materials, even if I wanted to, I still wouldn't have the materials to get them, and those cost a bit. So that's kind of why I want to have somebody 3D print, which funnily enough, I was able to get a connection at the convention of a couple of guys that are able to make 3D printed custom helmets. And they had like a bunch of Mandalorian helmets as well as Stormtrooper helmets as well, but they also said that they can do custom helmets as well. So I don't know. I may be in the works with hooking up with them at one point to see if I can get like a Neo helmet done. But again, it's gonna cost a bit, and I have other priorities at the moment. But I'm happy with what I have at the moment. I'm glad that a lot of people liked it, even though I wasn't any particular character. Which is why it's always good to like have confidence in just being yourself sometimes, you know? Like, you don't really have to follow trends if you want to be seen. Because sometimes what you have is good enough. And some people will see it too. You may never know who. Oh yeah, take your time. I'll be here for a couple hours. I'm gonna see how long I can get through this. I'm thinking maybe from now until like 6 or 7. It depends on how many line arts I can get done today. Oh, hold on. Oh yeah, have a good one, Kira. Let me see. So I'm not gonna do the eyebrows right now, but I will do these creases and the eyes. The eyes should be all right. Also, I don't know if she has fangs in her mouth, but I will definitely be adding those in a bit. Wait a minute. I think the head might be too small. Oh. Nope. Oh, definitely not that. There we go. Yeah, fuck it. We'll add some fangs. It just adds character. Oh. Alright. But yeah, looking at this hair compared to the head, I may need to make the hair a little smaller. Just a little. If not, make the head bigger. Actually, no, I'll make the head, well, Yeah, I'll make the head bigger. Let's see how that looks. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Alright, game. Whoa, where'd this come from? I don't know what that is. Alright, time to make that whole thing big this time. Oh, that collar is supposed to show up. There we are. Yeah, we'll put it right there. Oh, hold on. Let me get the iris in there. Or, I should say the pupil. Yeah, it's the pupil. Alright, there we go. Let me go ahead. How long have we been streaming so far? I think it's been about an hour. Yeah, about an hour and a half for that. God, I sketch really slowly. It's kind of a problem. Again, I probably wouldn't have this problem if I had a screen tablet, but again, we'll get there when we get there. Yeah, I'll have it covering this bow. You know what? I could probably bring that hair down. Oh, Let me flip it back again. Let's see how that looks. Okay, so I'll bring that down just a smidge. Hold on. Am I missing something down here? No. Okay, no. I thought I was. Maybe just well, okay, I'll add just a few more strands there, but not too much, though. There we go. I'm not gonna get too crazy on that one because it's just detail. Okay. I think I should be alright there. I'm gonna see if my client is okay with this so far so we can get through that. Through the line art here. So in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick break, and then I will be right back. Oh god. Oh god, it's so hot up here. Jesus. I don't think that fan is that fan is not strong enough. Just saying. God, it's never been this hot before. What the hell? I don't even know if it was because my computer, but no, it's like the whole entire second floor is like really, really hot. It's like in the 80s right now. At least it feels like it's in the 80s. Anyway, let's continue this drawing, shall we? My bud never really texted me back, so I'm just gonna go forward with it, and we'll get it taken care of. But before I do, I'm gonna check for any last minute things I have to look at. No, I don't. Yeah, no, I don't think there's anything else I could do there. I can go ahead with the line art. Alright, sounds good. Let's, give it a whirl, shall we? Thank God. And I thought I was originally going to do the background, after this sketch, but I'm just gonna go ahead with the line art now. Let's see. Well, we'll start with Pico first, because Pico's actually pretty easy to do, so. Now let me hide these here real quick. There we go. Alright. To the line art we go. Let's see. I'll just go with the black line first. That's usually my go-to. Here we go. And let's see, how does this line look? I can make it a little bigger. I actually have to do this every once in a while now, because it's kind of difficult when you're using like a very thin line. And next thing you know, when you zoom out, you can barely see the line itself. Which is kind of the point, but in works like these, whenever I do small lines like that, and when I zoom out, the bodies just don't, they just don't make any sense to me. I don't know. I feel like I'm the only one that thinks about those kinds of things. But I think I'll go ahead and do it this way. Ow. Okay. Let's flip you around. There we go. I could bring the amount up a little. There you are. Yeah, let's just zoom in a little. That's usually better. Alright, I will go around. Yeah, let me double check just in case. I don't want to be... Oh, hang on. Did I forget there were 2 bows? Really? Yeah, I'll just add another one. Move that down just a little. There we go. And I'll have to add this crease here. Question is, how far do I do that? Not too far, apparently. In fact, this part should be separate. Whoops. Yeah, that part's separate, so let me go ahead and fix that up. Oh boy. I have to stay in the line with this one. Up. No. It's not as straight as I wanted it, though. And then it'll go up like that, and parts of this dress is kind of separated, so yeah, here, let me do this. Okay, I see it now. Gonna have it opened up just a little. Yeah, kinda like that. Ah, no. Alright. That's good. And this part, and yeah. Alright, so now it kind of looks like it's separated. Let me go ahead and save that. I save your work, folks. It will save your life. I think that should be a bottle now. Okay. So clearly the edge here is connected, so I don't have to go too far with it. Alright, and thank God I don't have to worry about the other side because I think memory is covering up most of it. Yeah, she is, so I don't have to worry about that. Now this part. See, these frills, they're a lot more simple. You know, they're not as small and precise. Like, I could get away with large frills like these ones, so. But But the one on memory though, that's gonna take me a bit. It doesn't have to be too accurate. Just as long as they connect. Alright, and right at the bottom here, her legs are kind of crossed. But that's really all I had to do there for them. Straight and to the point. Just how I like it. Alright, these ones... Yeah, there we go. That's all I gotta do. Alright, this one too. And just one button. That's all I need. Actually, I think it's higher. Yeah, it's higher. Alright, we'll work with that one. And the other side. It has these holes here. That's where the buttons go. And since that one's higher, I'm gonna make this high as well. High for you, and I'll keep that one in the middle. There you go, can't forget the bows. I've drawn so many bows at this point, it's kind of second nature doing them now. Okay, next one. Nice. The first of the many bows now done. I just gotta deal with all these creases now. Let's see. And I wonder, is this jacket sweaty? I mean, it looks pretty thick, so she must be pretty warm with it. I don't know, it kind of just gives me those vibes. I should name this Pico. There we go. Pice! I don't know what that means. Pico, there we go. That's... Oh, there we go. That works out. Belt and buckle. And I like the little heart that it has in the middle of this buckle here. It's really cute. It's cute, but I'm gonna have to be careful with this one. Don't want to make it too thick. Yeah, kind of like that. Whoops. Let me make that bigger. Cool, not too bad. I'm gradually working my way from the bottom up here. What's next? I guess I could work on the sleeves now. These are a little bit tricky because I usually draw, well, sometimes I do draw sleeves like this, but not to the point where it's big as the way she wears them. Like most of the time, the sleeves I draw are really small. Alright, and now the little fold here. You can't really see it on her actual reference sheet, so it's kind of hard to tell unless you make it like implied that the creases are there. Kind of like this. And that could curve. Yeah. Up. I don't know how round I want to make this. No, maybe rounder than that. Well, that's gonna block part of her fingers off, but I don't mind. We're not gonna see them that often anyway. There you go. And, just a slight little frill action here. Nothing too substantial. Nah. There we go. And this one I can just round off. There we go. Again, I'm not doing too much of the details here, just only enough to where I can see what I need to do. I don't know, is that too big? I guess it doesn't really matter. It'll look different no matter how, it'll look the same no matter how you slice it. Also, I gotta be really careful not to use the wrong color here. Here you go, let's make them both black. Black like the color of Ashley's soul from The Coffin of Andy and Lele. I don't know when the next chapter is coming out. I heard it was that like there was a teaser for it, and I saw it. And apparently you can play as Renee Graves, but only in a flashback. I wonder if this next chapter is gonna focus more on that instead of, you know, what Andy and Laylee are going through right now. Maybe, I'm not sure. They haven't mentioned a release date yet, so guess we're still waiting. Oh, hold on. I think these two connect. Yeah, from the back of the body to the armpit here. There we are. Let me cross-reference here. Because I think the frills continue onwards. At least that's what it looks like. Unless it has like an endpoint here. Let me see what that is. Yeah, no. I think a vanishing point would do the trick. At least I don't have to do the other side when it comes to that. Alright, let's throw a bow on there. Mm-hmm. Give me just 1 second. All right. Let's go upwards just a bit. We're working our way up. It's slowly but surely. Slowly but surely working our way up to this sleeve here. And now on to the next sleeve. No. Alright, that should work as a thumb. That is most definitely a thumb. If I've ever seen one. There we go. And oh. It's missing this. There we are. And the boobs, yes. It was kind of hard to tell what her bust size was with this image. I figured it might be on the not too big side, but not too little either. So somewhere around the middle, like maybe a C cup or something. I think this might be the part where I can... Well, hang on, what is this? Oh, wait a minute, I know what that is. It's part of this thing. Oh. Alright. This bow is starting to freak me out here. Alright. Start in the middle. Oh yeah. And let me send something to the server really quick. Actually, no. We don't need to do that. I'll just keep going. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, I can move up just a little. See, I prefer the way these bows look here than I did with the sketch. Alright, go down. So far I like it. At least I don't have to worry too much about frills for now. Because trust me, once we get to that part, it is gonna be a doozy. But we're not there yet. Rid of that, thank you. Alright, so this is, hold on. I figured that's how she has her bows right now. Alright, time to wrap that. I think I'm starting to know what goes where, so... I know that travels upwards, but let me take care of this part first. There you go. And that side was already done. Huh. I'm gonna do these folds next. I'll worry about the ribbon thing in a bit. Ah, it keeps going out of bounds. Now let me clear that up. Yeah, that's fine. That is more than fine. Oh, no, no, no. And down. Alright, I'm gonna have to bring this up just a bit. There we go. Oh, that was nice. Here, let me save that before I... Whenever I make good strokes like that, I try to save the drawing before I make a mistake. Let's not do that. I'll block you off. Downwards. Oh, downwards, go. Nope. 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 Alright, that's good enough. Right. Okay. Let me just go down here. Ugh, why am I struggling with just squares? There we go, Jesus. God, this paw is starting to become the death of me. Alright. It's time. No, that's a little too curved. Let me fix that. It just occurred to me that I did all this in one layer so far. That's amazing. Normally you'd think I'd have like several layers of this thing on here, but no, we're doing good so far. Like I said, Pico's design was, it was going to be a little more easy for me to do because there's not as many frills as Memory. And my god, those frills took me a bit. And even though they took a bit, you know, that was just the sketching phase. Now we're in the line art phase, so hopefully it shouldn't be as bad. Because I already set the ground principles for design there, it's just the amount of time it's gonna take me to get all of it accurate, you know? Accuracy is kind of important in things like this. It's something I'm still trying to learn to this day, so it need not apply to just one person. Okay, also, let me see if I'm doing this right. So I have that there. Okay, so it's kind of loose in the back. But the bow's gonna cover it. Okay. I think this is the part where I will need another layer to do. There we go. There we are. Not all bows are created equal. So I'll leave that there, and then I don't know, maybe I could duplicate it. Let's see. Put it behind though. Wow, I'm missing all my shots there. Oh, hold on, what is that? I don't recognize it. You maybe? Or you? Oh well. It's gone now. No stray marks, please. There we go. We're almost done with that line out there. I honestly thought that was going to take a lot longer than it needed to be, but all's good. At least as good as it'll ever be. I don't know, you may never know when you come across a certain part of the drawing that's just so difficult to put down on paper, so to speak. And for me, I know it's definitely gonna be the eyes. But you may never know. Also, I'm kind of glad I made her head a little bit bigger, because earlier it kind of looked like she had a smaller head than what it is in the ref. Like, oh shoot, I forgot to make an announcement on the other sites. Give me just a sec. Whoa. Where'd everything go? Where did it go? Okay, there it is. Let me see if I can add that. Alright, and hold on. Am I missing any other place? Yeah, I could probably send it to the friend group. Yeah, I'll try that. Okay. Oh no. Did you? I really hope that bread wasn't stale. Cause you know how hard stale bread actually hurts? Like a lot. To the Discords? Yeah, no, but I already did that. Mostly I just send it to my Discord now. I don't think anybody really sees them in other places, so I don't bother anymore. Alright, there we go. And not only that, but I also have a friend group too that shows up every once in a while. But anyway, let me get the choker in. Oh, hold on. I forgot this. There we go. I think this one has it too. Hold on. There we go. Also, how was your walk? Wasn't too bad out there, was it? Oh. Gotta do it over here. As you can see, we, started on the liner now. My client really didn't, message me back, but, you know, at the rate I'm going, I think we should be fine to continue. Oh, a hailstorm. Oh. Yeah, I remember seeing a couple of hailstorms over here every once in a while. I think it only happened that one time for me, though. Also, did I double the whole thing? Let me see. Oh, that's weird. Okay, there you go. Oh, this has a crease too. I'm just now noticing these small little details here. Yeah, Washington State's great for nature shifting weather. Yeah. The weather's been all over the place these last couple of months. I don't know what is going on. Also, one of my friends had to he survived a tornado, which is insane. I also remember the time my mom and I moved out of Florida. We moved just in time before the hurricane hit last year. And from what I heard, it was really bad. So saying we dodged a bullet was kind of an understatement. Just a bit. Let's hope he stays good and not getting the question of where is that girl and her dog. Yeah, I think at this point the storms have kind of went away, so he should be fine. Hold on. Am I doing this part right? Yeah, no. I think it's part of the sleeve there. There we go. I'm trying to see if I'm missing anything else here. Oh, I said I was gonna do the details here. In that case, I'll just copy this. I don't know, cause like we went through. Well, there was supposed to be a sort of a snowstorm where we were, but it didn't really feel like a snowstorm. It was just snowing quite a bit. I don't know. I guess that's the same thing. I've been in Florida for so long now, so it's like I don't know the difference. But still, we managed to survive it. That's the important part. Alright, I like that. I think I gotta do the other side too. Yeah. I think I'll try it this way. I'm just trying to make it easier on myself so I don't spend too much time on her. Because I do want to try, emphasis on try here, to do memory as well. Because I know for a fact that her line art's going to be a bit more difficult than this one. Like the one I'm doing for Pico here. Also, did it? No, it did not select the part that I wanted it to. Weird. Unless I didn't go all the way through. Maybe that's why. Nah. Let me get rid of this block. Yeah. Alright, let's see how that looks. Okay, not too bad. It's a little close to the hulls here. I could probably fix that. We're just making them shorter. Here we go. Alright, I don't want to make it too short. There we go. Let's go ahead and save that. Now, this part's going to be a little tricky. Well, yeah, mostly because, well, here's what I'll do. I'll move the bows. Just for a little bit. That way I'll see what I'm working with here. Oh, this is a line that goes all the way over here. Okay. Looks like we're just drawing this one. Yeah, that's not too bad. And I'll do the little paw prints later. I think I'll do that when I'm doing the coloring. Alright. What else we got? Oh, that's right, I could probably do this. Well, let me just move the button then. Right. Down. Down, down, down. Okay, I will leave it like that. Because I know the scepter's gonna block this anyways. Or the wand. It's not a scepter, it's a wand. I feel like there should be like a size requirement for it in order to be considered a scepter, you know? Because when I think scepter, I think like Gandalf kind of staff thing. To be fair, I don't think I've drawn a character with a staff before. Like one of my characters, I should say. And at this point, I'm just doing the collar, which shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, there's not much I have to do. I like these paw prints. They're so cute. Both of the designs, I really like them, especially memories, because I'm a sucker for fairies. So. Shit, the holes. Should I make more holes? Let me see. No, I don't think I need to do. Okay. Just checking. Also, I think this overlaps, but her chin's gonna block it anyway, so I'll have to do that. Alright, look at that. We've worked our way from the ground up. And I don't think I'm missing anything else. Maybe except this little thing here. There you are. Yeah, maybe a few detail here and there. Alright, so let's go for the head. All of that in the same layer too, that's incredible. Alright. Let's get these cheeks done. How does that face look? Let me get rid of that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I'll have to see for sure when I do that face here. Let me go ahead and do that right now, actually. This isn't going to be the full version of how the eyes are going to look, but I don't want to get them in there before I do anything else. So let's try doing what I usually do. Alright, that looks good. And the fangs too. Oh, let's be careful there. What did I do? I did this first. Should I run the eye like this? I mean, it looks fine to me, so. Not the best, but it'll do. Hey, is it already 6 right now? Yeah, it's already 6 o'clock. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna stay up for long to do this. I thought I was gonna be able to get all the line art done today, but I am exhausted. Let's see, how about this? I'll probably do this off stream and then I'll be able to post the full one later. But yeah, but with that said, I hope you all have a good evening. And I might be able to come back, well, I am coming back tomorrow. We're gonna be doing a bit of a playthrough around 5 p.m, so hope to see you there. This is Neo, signing out.